Are you looking to advertise your small business? Well, look no further. The PowerCast Network gets over 4,000 hits per day, and we can meet your advertising needs. Our packages start out at just $1 per day, and you will get access to our 4,000 viewer strong market per day. Call today, 815-290-9087, or send an email to info@braddrake.net. Welcome back, everybody, to the 1987 Supermod. I'm your host, Brad Drake, and this is the revival of the World Wrestling Association. Tonight, the WWA is back home in Indianapolis, Indiana, and we are running the TYNDALL Armory, also known as the Southside Armory, in, of course, Indianapolis, Indiana. Let's take a look at who's absent tonight. Sheik Adnan LKC will not be here, and neither will Hangman 2. So, that puts some dampers in our plans. As usual, we were going to have the Texas Hangman against the Golden Boys, but that will not be possible now. And what can we do here to make things happen? We could have Kenton Graham again. I'll tell you what, let's change this over to a singles match. Let's have Texas Hangman number 1. And let's have him battle Mike Summers. Jimmy Holliday. Let's have him battle Jimmy Holliday for the heck of it. All right, so there we go. We got that one fixed. And that's who's absent. So we'll give our card a quick rundown here. Rex Bodie is going to face Prince Mama Muhammad in the opener. Texas Hangman number 1 is going to face Jimmy Holliday. The Zebra Kid is going to battle El Bracero for the 3rd time here in the TYNDALL Armory. The Polynesian Wildman is going to face Calypso Jim for the 2nd time. And then in our semi-main, the Windy City Dream Team will battle Paul Christy and John Stewart. And in our main event, and this is a big main event, Dick the Bruiser is going to challenge the great Wojo for the WWA Heavyweight Championship of the world. And of course, Sheik Adnan LKC will not be at the great Wojo's side. So this could make things interesting here. So with that said, you know what time it is. I know what time it is. Let's get to booking. All right, we have Bodie versus Muhammad here in the opener. And here is Rex Bodie. And here's Prince Mama Muhammad. We're going to leave this one open-ended. I doubt very highly that Rex Bodie is going to get the win. But if he was, that would be good for his career. Next, Texas Hangman number 1 against Jimmy Holliday. And of course, we have brought in Don Carson. We've brought in Don Carson. So, Hangman number 1 will be with Don Carson. We're going to leave this one open-ended also. It doesn't matter to me who wins that one. Next, we have the Zebra Kid and El Bracero. They're going to go 14 here. There we go. We got the time set. This has been a nice little feud here. There's the Zebra Kid, and there is El Bracero. For those of you that are new to the channel, and there are quite a bit of you, the reason you're seeing the 2 and 3 after these matches is TYNDALL Armory is like our home arena, okay? And we like to have return matches when we go back to the home arena, so people can buy a ticket expecting to see a continuation of a little mini feud that they saw the last time. So that's why we are having doubles and then triples of matches. So next we have the Polynesian Wildman versus Calypso Jim. And they, of course, are going to go 16 here. And we'll double check to see who's due for the win here in the second match. There's a Polynesian Wildman. Calypso Jim is already on there. So let's go ahead and take a look at the match history here. And Polynesian Wildman beat Calypso Jim the last time. So we're going to have Calypso Jim win here. So that'll set us up for a third match, also called a rubber match. All right, so that one's booked. Next, the Windy City Dream Team are going to go against Christy and Stewart. They're going to go 18. Here we go for our tag match. And just so you folks know, just before I started recording here, we did elevate in merchandise. So that should help us bring in additional money. And of course, I am now running Rapid to get us to the next merchandise level. Because once we get merchandise going, that should really help us crawl out of the hole here with the WWA. Remember, we started out a couple $100,000 in debt, and we're trying to crawl out of that hole and save the WWA, and we have been very successful so far. Last month, bringing in $54,000. All right, so this match is booked. I'm going to leave that one wide open also, just for the heck of it. And of course, we have our big main event here, which will certainly sell out the Tyndall Armory, and that is Dick the Bruiser battling Wojo. And the great Wojo, of course, is our reigning and defending heavyweight champion of the world, and Dick the Bruiser has held that title many, many times, and this is a great, exciting main event here. And how do we want to finish this one? Dick the Bruiser is not going to win the title. So how do we make it so we have Wojo look legitimate as a heavyweight champion? We can have Wojo win by DQ. Because you know Dick the Bruiser was going to do some crazy stuff against him. No doubt about it. So we're going to go ahead and have a DQ in which the great Wojo is going to defend his title and win the match. And of course I have to go back and select the proper match type. So I got that selected now, and there's a DQ finish. All right, so we're all set, 111 minutes. Let's see how this one goes, everybody. All right, there we go. Just as I predicted, Muhammad gets the win over Bodie here with a big splash. I think we got to get Muhammad a manager here. Hangman #1 gets the win over Jimmy Holliday with that swinging neck breaker. And of course, Don Carson looks good outside that ring. El Bracero gets the win with that big top rope body block against the Zebra Kid. Very nice work by El Bracero, a WWA favorite. Nice match between those two. Calypso Jim gets the win here, 55 overall against Polynesian Wildman. I'll take that too. And it looks like we did not sell out the Tyndall Armory. Maybe we did. We'll double check when this one's over. And Johnny Stewart beats Lance Allen with a neck breaker. So Christy and Stewart get the win here. Let's see how that big main event does. 68 overall. And a little bit of an off day for Dick the Bruiser. But that's okay. I'll take the win. And of course, we got lack of selling. Imagine that. Dick the Bruiser's on the decline. But we'll take it. Nice little score for Wojo here, 75 overall. We're going to finish this one up. We do get a gain. And we'll give some speeches here. I'm going to give a speech to Paul Christy. He did well for us. I liked Polynesian Wildman. Did a good job. And of course, great Wojo shined on this card. All right, so good example. Good performance. Great performance. We're going to make that speech. Paul Christy's pleased. Polynesian Wildman's pleased. And Wojo is pleased. So, that means we're heading over to another live event here, and we'll check our venue. We'll probably run it in the Chicago area again, probably another high school, but we'll take a look. And I'm going to wait for this one to load, and we just loaded. Let's see if we got a sellout. We did not. So that's a little bit disappointing. That's disappointing. What are you going to do? All right, that's going to do it for us here, everybody, for this one. I don't see anything going on in the game world here that's catching my eye. Well, we could take a look at what the PWA did. They're running out of their home arena, which is George's in Findlay, Minnesota. Little tag team action where Bobby Fulton, Derek Dukes defended the tag team title. Tommy Rogers defends that light heavyweight title. It's a little weird that they split the Fantastics like that, but they did. Stranger things happen in this game. Hey, Wayne Bloom and Tommy Jammer are teaming there. So Mike Enos is not around yet. All right, that's going to do it for us, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and leave us a comment below. Let us know how you found the channel and how you like it so far. Also, you can hit that like button and also share. If you share this video, it will help us grow. The more eyes on, the healthier this channel will do. You can find us on social media at facebook.com/group/1987supermod. You can also find us on the subreddit TEW 2020 Friends. Last but not least, if you would like version 9 of the Supermod, head on over to braddrake.net, drop me a line, and I'll be more than happy to send you over a link to the database and the picture pack. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.